quite well. Had a chance to talk to Team TNT, that's Tim and Troy, about their game plan. Oh, that one is ripped by Way. Felt like he got beaten a lot into the seam as he did just there. He's going to try to be a little more definite about his moves. Speaking of definite moves.
But it was an excellent blocking move into the angle.
I think that's actually a balk on the tomahawk right there.
Okay.
Yeah, a balk.
I would think, yeah, that kind of power that we've already seen from Sander, a little bit daunting.
First serve was down the middle. Felt like he stole it a bit. Here is Bomgren with a good defensive effort. Pop up. And Taylor Sander has read that before.
Chisel right through the uprights of Troy Field.
Let's go the right side. Let's go the right side.
Is it just his non-emotion that makes it feel snarky?
Ta.Crabb's?
Yeah.
Well, if you watch his face, there's always the wry smile that accompanies
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Is that what
Elevate your play, or does it detract from it? And I'm not quite sure where Troy lands on that. You know, take reference to the serving, location over speed.
Okay.
If you can get both, great.
Sander. A pulling Taylor Sander will come in transition, and he unloads right into the block of Troy Field.
Yes, he has. He's been pretty dialed already today. We saw in the first match a bunch of tremendous blocking moves from Troy Field. That's another one. I like Sander trust himself so implicitly defensively that he's oftentimes, in my opinion, overly risk averse. There it is, controversial in their first matchup.
Yeah, but that one looked far more legal than the others. Right down the middle, Troy Field with the wind at his back.
Aggressive offensively. We know he's got tremendous vision. He's got all the shots, and he can display them all. But he's...
Yeah, I think when we chatted, that was not only when you're really heated up, but even when you're hitting a shot, that shot has a little bit of pace on it.
Sure. Aggressive. Good stuff from Ta.Crabb's.
Ripper of a serve down the line, and Tim Bomgren. It's going to be a tough opportunity to slide in. Sander picks it up. Do you get some heat? No, you don't. The other side of the...
Your way, you get kind of dug in, and he just wraps up over the top of it the last moment. It was a really nice play, kind of that late retreat by him to get the dig to start that off.
Olympic appearance, and now podcast host alongside two of the members of this quadruple T ranch going on here. Troy and Ta.Crabb.
King going with his own eyes.
Collegiately onto the national team for both of them. An Olympian, Taylor Sander, as that ball is cleaned up on top of
net. Troy Field doing a nice job staying engaged in the play.
Match ball. Set ball, number one. Sorry, set ball. Blocked there. Pushed over. Sander from the end line. Boom! And just left.
Quality there for the set.
Down the middle, they find Ta.Crabb. He looks. Hits it right at Troy Field. This tournament between these two clubs. Taylor and Taylor with the sprint at the end that won it, and there is an absolute dart match. We'll see if that happens here or if TNT can get that consistency you were hoping for.
Yeah, they hung in there, were conflating working and hanging out in the girlfriend's club.
Yeah. Madam Frappuccino.
I think they're finding their rhythm. She's not liking this. Hey, that was a
good. No. Taylor and Reese are hitters there. She was doing an outstanding job. Those hitters need to be better this year. Left hand from Troy Field. And right hand turn. A couple of creative attacks. That's to be Timmy Bomgren with more tradition. You have to have this one. Can't get there. Overhead double axe handle. Throw it back. The block for Bomgren.
Kept his eyes in the play. Sees the soft shot coming and swats it.
Now they don't have the other blocks listed. Troy Field has picked up a couple. Gone split here. And that will be either an error or a block.
We saw him do this at the end of the first set. Go to that split blocking positioning. And know that Timmy is a great blocker.
Line-to-line serve. Ball's gonna be popped back over. Oh, another nice read by Ta.Crabb. That won't do. Yes, it will.
That's one I would love to see Taylor punctuate with just a thump. Almost gives Troy an opportunity to run that one down after some great defense.
Back set, middle of the court. Bomgren right to Ta.Crabb. Do you get the punctuation? No. Punctuate the crossbody. This one clearly taken away.
Yeah, forced a little extra angle out of Ta.Crabb.
What Troy wants, Troy gets. I asked him.
That's close.
But you look much better getting out of a Pontiac Trans Am. Just be on brand.
Certainly, and the synchronicity between being on a team called TN.
Match on the line here. Bragging rights potentially if you take home this Huntington Beach Open title, but also a guaranteed trip to
where Tim and Troy need to really stay on task.
Another beautiful dig. This one not quite deep enough. Chance for TNT. No, into the net, and they're immediately Team TNT.
Yeah, how about that right there? The extension from Ta.Crabb defensively. He gets in that sand and almost seems to find an extra 6 to 8 inches on his arm.
I love the scoop back to the shape that he puts on his arm and the English on that ball as he brings short deep. Opportunity. Sander, left-handed, full speed, making
broken record about it, but Taylor and Taylor just really doing a great job being steady. These last couple points from Troy and Tim, just a little bit imprecise in their contacts, and it leads to
the win in front of you. Set will go to the middle of the court. Touch there, this one will have to go over. It does just barely. Taylor's in no hurry. Smoothly done to stay in your offense.
Yeah, good patience because Ta.Crabb was set at the net, not really in position to hit that option ball.
Big move from Sander, and we have reached repeating itself, even recent history. Through the block and down, there it is. A perfect repeat for the #1 seed as they have defeated Bomgren Field for the second time in this tournament. And they will head on to our men's final to be played later this afternoon.
Yeah, important to note that a third-place finish still very, very good for the team of Bomgren and Field, setting themselves up nicely with 2 remaining Heritage events to play in the summer.